my video on religious diversity of India. To understand the texture of Indian society, it is necessary to take note of the long presence of Christianity and Islam in India. Of these two, Christianity came to India earlier, but the later arrival Islam made a greater impact on India. Initially, both penetrated into India by peaceful means, although they later gained the support of the ruling powers. Both were influenced by the prevailing ethos and both made some impact on society in general. Christianity and Islam acquired some special characteristics in the Indian setting. They cannot be regarded as alien elements in Indian society. They are organic parts of it. Saint Thomas and Saint Bartholomew are believed to have brought Christianity to India. According to the well-established tradition, Judas Thomas was sold to an Indian merchant named Hubban for 20 pieces of silver. The latter was looking for a skilled carpenter. Judas Thomas was reluctant to go to India to convert its people because he felt that he did not have strength enough for it. He was a Hebrew and he was not equipped to teach Indians who enjoyed a high reputation in the field of religion and philosophy. In the vision, the Lord assured him of his grace. Still hesitant, Judas Thomas embarked on the long journey. He visited the court of Gondophares in Punjab and he tried to convert him. Because Gondophares gave himself the title of Deva Vrata, devoted to God, rather than Deva Putra, son of God, or Devanam Priya, dear to God, it was claimed that Saint Thomas succeeded in his mission, but the evidence is not convincing. What cannot be doubted is the spread of Christianity in Kerala through his efforts. When the Portuguese arrived in India, Christianity was found to have spread to the 17 kingdoms in which Kerala was divided. Christians had several churches, 50 settlements, and numbered 1 lakh. This is supported by records which suggest that when Fantinus, the first principal of the Alexandrine schools, visited India, he found thriving Christian communities in Malabar or Kerala. In Western India, Saint Bartholomew was active when Saint Thomas went on his mission to Punjab. It is believed that Kalyan near Mumbai emerged as a major center of Christianity. Apart from Saint Bartholomew, especially invited Stoic philosopher Fantinus was preaching to the Brahmins and philosophers of India at Kalyan. It is not known what impact he made. The position of St. Thomas Christians, early converts of Christianity in Kerala and other parts of India. In the 16th century, when the Portuguese arrived, they were known as Nazranis. In the hierarchy of castes, their position was more or less equal to that of Brahmins. To protect their title to nobility, they would not touch inferior castes, including Nayars. On approaching others, they would shout from distance so that the lower castes could make way for them. They even had the right to kill members of lower castes who crossed their path. In their quest for higher status and nobility, they attempted to convert kings and gave special attention to upper castes, thus diluting an important message of the religion. This began to change with the arrival and establishment of the Portuguese in India when Saint Francis Xavier landed in Goa in 1542. It had become a Christian settlement with 14 churches and over 100 clergymen. Saint Francis Xavier concentrated on preaching, but D. Menezes, Archbishop of Goa, was more interested in eradicating Hindu influence on ancient Christians of Malabar. The contradictions and dilemmas are best exemplified in the life and work of Italian Jesuit Roberto di Nobili, who landed in Goa in 1605 and died in Mylapore, Madras or Chennai at present in 1656. He lived like a Hindu ascetic, dressed in saffron robes, and observed the rules of purity in his food and social contacts. Unprotected by European forces and working in remote areas, he communicated with the people in Tamil and other regional dialects. His discussions with the Brahmins were in Sanskrit, a language he had mastered. He was familiar with Hindu philosophic and religious thought and was attempting to win over Hinduism from within. D. Nobili was keen to get convinced converts from the top of Hindu society to facilitate the rapid spread of Christianity. He avoided contact with the Christians of lower caste origins, including their priests. By the end of the 17th century, D. Nobili and his associates had made 150,000 converts, but his way did not meet with universal approval for he aroused hostility and had to face investigation by the church and the local authorities. The later developments of Christianity in India is better known because of the association of the church with foreign powers, the Portuguese, Dutch, British and French. Considerable evangelical and humanitarian work was done by Christian missionaries of diverse nationalities and denominations. Besides Kerala and Tamil Nadu, there are pockets of Christianity in most states of India. Three of the tribal northeastern states have substantial Christian majorities. The Christians may have been distanced from the mainstream of Indian society because of their association with European rulers, but they have organic links with its past. In the western coast, Christianity flourished with Buddhism, and the figure of the Buddha appeared in the company of Christian saints as Saint Josephat, a corruption of Bodhisattva, thanks to the translation through Pelvi, Syriac, and Greek into Latin to Buddha is a part of the Catholic heritage too. Max Muller said, no one, either in the Greek or Roman Church, needs to be ashamed of having paid to his Buddha's memory the honor that was intended for Saint Josephat, the prince, the hermit, and the saint. Indian Christians are divided into Roman Catholics and Protestants and into many denominational churches. They also have caste-like formations among them. The Mandal Commission observed the caste system is a great conditioner of the mind, and leaves an indelible mark on a person's social consciousness and cultural mores. The scheduled caste Christians, even after conversion, continue to suffer from extreme social, educational, and economic backwardness.